What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is Alex Tex K, and today we're going to talk about my new suppressor. So I picked up a Deadair Sandman S. This is their mid-length suppressor from Deadair. It is not the flow-through. I wanted to get my starting suppressor as one that I could use on my 300 Blackout, my 308, and my 223-556. I wanted universal, and so far I have been very impressed. At a 6.8-inch length, 1.5-inch diameter, 4,200 foot-pounds of energy rating, and calibered good up to 300 RUM. This full auto rated suppressor works incredibly with both my 556 and 300 Blackout, my 223-556, and I'm sure it will when I finally get to slap it on my 308. But I wanted one that I could use for multiple calibers. Start off with to get my first experience with cans of my own, as well as start to mess around with the brakes. Now, the brakes. The Sandman S works with the Keymo Brakes, in which I have one that came directly with the suppressor itself in the box. That was a 5/8 thread for the 300 Blackout barrel, and I was easily able to just go up and get a forward controls Keymo brake. And as you see here, that is just a piss everybody off at the range kind of brake. And the Deadair itself came with a 3-port for the 300. I generally shoot in competitive ranges doing 2-gun, 3-gun, and or teaching on private ranges. So I really don't have much of an issue as far as pissing people off next to me. So I go with whatever brake is going to work with my particularly needed application, as well as what's going to make it shoot the best. And that thing shoots awesome. The 3-port brake shoots awesome. I'm going to take you to the range here in a minute, and we are going to go ahead and show you how they operate, what they sound like, supers and subs on the 300, and then your general 55 grain supers coming out of this 16-inch 223 Wild barrel. But before we shoot over to the range, I want to show you how easy it is to change this suppressor in and out between different guns. So as you see there, that is a completely empty rifle. There is 3 keys on the Keymo Brakes here, and you will drop this on. I always get it wrong the first and the second time. There it is on the third. I don't know why. I need to put a mark there or something like that. But once you have it on, you just give it a little crank, and she's on there. And she's good. And when you're done, crank it off, take it off, and say I want to go slap it on my 556. Let's see if I get it right this time. First try. And boom, she's good to go. So the QD application of the Deadair Sandman is phenomenal. So let's now show you what it sounds like and how it shoots. And I have been very surprised with how flat it shoots, even without having a flow through, and yet to have installed my superlative adjustable gas block on either of these rifles. So this is pure DI, no adjustable gas block. Let's go to the range and see how they perform.
All right, we're going to do 2 subsonics, followed by 2 supersonics under this Deadair Sandman S on this 7.5-inch 300 Blackout AR build here. All right, we're going to do 2 subsonics, followed by 2 supersonics under this Deadair Sandman S on this 7.5-inch 300 Blackout AR build here. What we have just learned is she does not like supersonics. So we are going to for sure need to add a adjustable gas block to this gun if we want to be able to run supersonic. Let's shoot a couple more subs. She didn't like the supers under the suppressor, so we're going to run the 3-port brake off this little baby pistol setup, run a couple of supers here, see how she behaves. I'm honestly extremely stoked with how that behaved for such a small barrel. All right, so we run the supers without the can, the subs with the can, until we get an adjustable gas block put in here, and we can adjust to go back and forth between the two. Let's see how the 5.56 likes it. She's a little overgassed. That'll be fixed with an adjustable gas block, but still firing very nice for being overgassed. Obviously, that recoil impulse can get a little bit better, but we like it.
All right, so as you saw, we had some issues with that ArmsCor 147. It kept getting fed up. I've still yet to truly figure out whether or not it was a cycling issue or not. But looking at that load data, it looked like it was more of an ammo issue than anything, as that was some very, and I'm sorry to call out ArmsCor here, but they have no lot numbers in any of these boxes. They don't seem to want to give you the information, almost like they know their ammo can be trash, but I don't know. I'm not trying to dog on them, but that ArmsCor was hard to swallow. So outside that, both my Cellar and Belliot and Oak ammunition subs ran phenomenally. My Hunter's Insight Firearms, which is my sponsor in Ortonville, Michigan's 55 grain competition 223 loads that I ran, it absolutely loved. It was flat as could be. I was extremely happy with it. And even when I finally got to some good ammo on the Supersonic ArmsCor 147s, at least without the suppressor, I was able to test out that 3-port brake. And for a 7.5 inch barrel, that is awesome. That is a compact rifle that shoots just is way too much fun. That thing is way too expensive ammunition wise for me to have as much fun as I'm having with it, but we're just gonna we're just gonna keep doing it. So all in all, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know if you want me to do any more rifle stuff. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna be doing a superlative gas block on at least this rifle to start this week. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share this with your friends, and I will see y'all next time.